Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Duke, and this is my YouTube channel. So, haven't made a video in a while. Been kind of going through a dark night of the soul, feeling pretty stuck. Just trapped in economic slavery. Doesn't seem like there's no way out. You know, there's no way out of it, is what it feels like. What it feels like to me. I mean, I made my bed, so we all make our beds that we lay in through our choices and actions, and some of it seems like it's not our choice, because you could say the dream of being a person or a body, it's set up to make it look like most of it's not your fault, that you were born into a certain set of circumstances, and you just can't help that, you know, a specific set of genes, and, you know, you're born into, you're rich or poor, or, you know, everyone has their own personal story. You could say, I've talked about it in other videos, that the real purpose of life, the real purpose that's really worth, you could say the higher purpose is to wake up from the game, to wake up from the dream, to become fully conscious or self-aware, and realize that you're not flesh, you're not a physical body or a biological machine. You're not a brain. You know, your brain is like a computer that gives you this experience. It's like it's a way to view. Just cannot get it today. That's why I haven't been making videos. I just feel stuck and uninspired. Tired of talking about all this shit. I've been trying to entertain myself, you know. I guess I'm not really living the consciously aware life. I kind of stopped meditating. Haven't been floating, sensory deprivation. That's another thing I love. I got to get back to doing that as well. Making videos, floating, highlining. I've been doing highlining here and there. Slacklining, keeping up my slack life. But feeling stuck with hardly any time. The little time that I do have left, I feel so fucking exhausted from working constantly. Trying to make money on cryptocurrency, but fuck, it goes up, it goes down, it's volatile, fucking, you know, it's like that roller coaster of fucking emotions. It's like, oh, I'm making money, I'm gonna be free. Oh, I'm not making money, I'm not gonna be free. I'm making money, I'm gonna be free. I'm not making money, I'm not gonna be free. So it's good, you know, it's good, but yeah, it's just like everything here. It's all like a fucking carnival where you go to the carnival, you know, and you play the games, you go on the rides, you play the games even though you know they're all rigged. And that's kind of what this whole fucking circus sideshow, matrix illusion, I'm a special body person in the world, I've got to get by and do what I can, and form an alliance of special relationships with other bodies and brains to get my needs met as a person. So we all face those obstacles of things like being a people pleaser is a big one. That's a hard habit to break. You know, you get trapped in staying stuck in fake niceness. You know, it doesn't mean you should be mean or an asshole, but it's becoming authentic is the whole challenge, I guess, that I'm going through. And to bring it to the camera, the good, the bad, and the ugly, not just try to like cover up the ugly and play spiritual and play this, you know, this fake identity on camera, but to bring it all to the camera, the struggle, the pain, the fucking, you know, and it is, you know, it is. There's periods in the dream of being a person where everything's going really good, your body feels good, you're healthy, you're doing really cool things, you know, and your relationships seem fulfilling, but then there's times when everything goes dark, and it's kind of like this whole place becomes like a desert where nothing really satisfies. And what else was I going to talk about? So yeah, I would say the biggest challenge is to bring this authenticity to the camera, you know, to build this channel. That's really what I want to do. Is it all comes back to it, you know. It seems like that's where this is all leading, is me being a YouTuber, you know, keeping these videos going. Seems like something's missing in my life if I don't make the videos. So yeah, I grew up, you know, I'm almost 50 years old now. I grew up when there was no internet, when this wasn't even possible. Hardly anyone had a phone. Barely ever seen a person with a cell phone when I was growing up in my 20s. The internet it barely existed, you know. As a kid, I had a Commodore 64 computer. An old dial-up modem, 300 baud modem. It's like, the world is completely different now with technology. This was never dreamed of back then, to be able to sit here and hold a screen in front of my face and have my own TV show. It doesn't cost anything either. That's, for the most part, doesn't really cost anything. You know, even if I was a homeless bum, I could have a full fucking channel going, you know, as long as I could scrounge up enough money to keep a phone going. And so yeah, it's a pretty cool time in our world, you know. And the whole world is like guilty sinners. They're all sick, you know. That's what see everybody wearing a mask. Everybody's afraid of a tiny little fucking speck. The sin or the guilt is outside of me. It's in a tiny little germ. It's in another person. It's in this evil person, you know. That's the whole scenario. The whole scenario here, as I've said it in other videos, is to convince you that you are not all consciousness, that you are not the all in all, that you are a part, and that you can die, you know, and that you're limited in all these ways, limited by all these imaginary laws. The laws of physics are all laws or patterns that are happening in one mind. It's how one mind convinces itself it is the many. It's like a sick dream where you're dreaming that you're not eternal, where you're dreaming that you're not infinite consciousness. So you're having an experience of your body, and this whole experience, we get deep into this, so deep and raveled in this experience that we completely forget our original nature, our true nature. You could say that was the goal of the dream, was to completely forget everything, complete amnesia, and get so wrapped up in this personal story. And that's why the body and everything here is vulnerable, and everything here is kind of sick and shaky, and fucking anything could go wrong at any moment. It's all rigged like that. The whole fucking circus is rigged like that to fucking convince you that you're something that you're not. So that's probably one of the most important things to remember, to be able to forgive the dream. You know, and then the other key topic is to not be a people pleaser, but to be authentic, you know, to not act a certain way just because you feel like, you know, you have to act that way around these people because, oh, you don't want to hurt their feelings, or you don't want to feel awkward, or whatever the reason is, you know. But breaking that spell, you know, being a people pleaser. What else? Man, time, such an issue. Time, when you work so much. Barely any time. Fuck, a day goes so fast now, too. Video's almost 10 minutes. Alright. So, yeah, hopefully I can keep the videos up. Hopefully I can stay inspired. Right now, I'm just beat down. I'm working all the time. Yeah, sometimes I only get 5 hours of sleep. 4 hours of sleep. You know, I've got double shifts coming, but I do got some time off coming. I'm about ready to do some highlining. I'm gonna take a week off. Gonna visit some people, and hopefully do some highlining. So yeah, I will look forward to the next video. I will look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you like the content, remember to subscribe, hit that bell. You'll get notified when I make new videos. I will look forward to another. Thank you. Enjoy.